Hello. Is anybody out there? Out in the world? Am I audible? Am I visible? No, I'm pretty sure I'm dead. Sick. I am extremely unfamiliar with streaming, so... Just trying to get some golden strawberries. Jumped into, what is this, chapter 4? Seaside? How's the Celeste audio? Is it completely silent or is it boomingly loud? I can't tell, honestly. Cool. I will attempt to turn it down. There, that should have completely nerfed it. How's that? Yeah, that's fair. But it's a test stream. I have to make sure it works. in case I want to do like a real stream in the future. Oh dang. I was using my laptop to see comments and my laptop just went to sleep. I'm gonna have to disable that. Come on, wake up, laptop. Come on. My laptop is terrible. I should probably just switch to my phone. Use my phone to see if there's any messages. Hold on. I'm opening the stream on my phone so I can see the comments. I have not embedded them on my actual screen, which I probably should do, but... Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna do that. I brought the laptop out because of reasons, but it should just be easily possible to pop out the chat. Alrighty. I can see you. The reason I'm doing this madness here with the golden strawberries is because I've beaten every challenge in the game basically. So if I want to like feel like I'm doing a new challenge, I need to be, you know, working towards this goal. Otherwise, I could just replay levels, I suppose. But this is like the only thing in the game that I haven't like completed is all the golden strawberries. There's good reason for that. They're brutally difficult, even for this game. You know, you have to beat each level or chapter, B-side, A-side, whatever. I don't know. You have to do it without dying, even once. I said level a second ago, but for some reason, the common parlance is to refer to each one of these screens as a level, which confuses me. I consider, like, this whole thing to be one level. I feel like that's how I've been made to talk about it. Okay. I've done this before, but not with the golden strawberry. So I'm just sort of trying to remember, like, praying for my muscle memory to come back, essentially. Nope. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna ignore the golden strawberry. I'm gonna do this all without it, just so I can build up my muscle memory for that last section. So that when I come back with the golden strawberry, it's less figuring it out as I go along and more just like executing the proper thing. It's like a patience thing, in my opinion. Like, do you have the patience to throw your face against the brick wall of Celeste like 3,000 times? If so, you might be able to beat it. A lot of heavy wind here, pushing me towards the correct direction, but it's still really weird to control. This sort of game is sort of like my genre. This is my preferred type of video game. I need to get onto that third cloud and do a big jump on it. And then... Ooh. I haven't played any of the FromSoft games. I actually haven't played that many, like, recent games. Like, recent as in, like, the past decade. I sort of fell off the map after the GameCube. My friends all play them, though, so I know about them. I've seen them. This is definitely the most difficult game I've ever beaten. Oops. But I'm prepared for it. So Matt Thorson, the director of this game, I've been a fan of theirs for literally over a decade. And honestly, I'm just psyched that they made a game that got like such mainstream success. It's actually really exciting. Although I only started playing it like a month ago. When I was like 13 or so, I made a YouTube channel that was just literally the name of one of their games, An Untitled Story. And this channel, when I made it when I was 16, I called it An Untitled Abridger. So like, I'm literally just like a fucking you know, when you're young and not creative with names, sort of just let your fandom dictate what your identity is. I think it's a fairly common thing. But I didn't play Celeste for a while. I sort of knew that I would love it, and thus I didn't feel a strong, like, urgency to play it. That doesn't really make that much sense, but it is how it was. But then I beat the whole thing in, like, in a week, when I actually did play it. I was thinking of making a video about Celeste that is actually secretly just a backdoor to talk about other Matt Thorson games. I haven't decided if I'm actually going to go through with it, though. Nice. That's classic. Yeah, I still know Matt Thorson as their username on the Game Maker community forums over a decade ago. And they had a really weird username. Aw. Sorry, Calliop. Meh. So... Shonen Ronin. Do you want me to call you that instead of Calliop? You probably missed the start of this. I was originally trying to get the golden strawberry for this, but I figured it had just been too long since I played this specific seaside that my muscle memory was gone. So what I'm doing now is I'm just beating the last screen to sort of build up some muscle memory so that I can get the golden strawberry way easier later. Oh yeah, I'm right there. Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. So the golden strawberries I've gotten every golden strawberry in chapter 1 and 2. And I've gotten the chapter 3 seaside. I actually find it easier to do the seasides first, because the main challenge of the golden strawberry is to beat a thing without dying all the way through, and the seasides are the shortest. Like, they're the hardest, but they're the shortest. Like, I kept dying in the chapter 3 A side in like random places, and I got too frustrated, so I went to the seaside. And now I'm on the chapter 4 seaside. So the golden strawberries are, I believe they're unlocked after you beat every single seaside up to chapter 8. And then chapter 9 also has a golden strawberry unlocked after you beat chapter 9, I assume. The golden strawberries are, you beat the chapter without dying, and you get it. So you have to like sustain through all of the obstacles. Okay. All right, let's actually get the golden strawberry this time. You'd be able to make it out of chapter 1, I think. Like this right here is sort of the post-game material. Like this is a seaside, which is like the game has 7 like main chapters, and after that you've basically won. And then everything else is like bonus content. And I think the difficulty curve is like pretty well defined, that you should be able to at least beat most of the main game if you wanted to. If this is your type of game. This is extremely my type of game, but I would never force someone to play a precision platformer. There is an assist mode, and the things the assist mode will let you do. You could always have 2 dashes. You could always have infinite dashes. You could be literally invincible. And there's one that's actually really cool, that it freezes the screen every time you dash so that you can pick your dash direction and take as much time as you want. That one actually seems like it would be fun to play with, even if you don't need the assist mode. But yeah, this part of the game is not indicative of the main game's difficulty. This is like post-game stuff. In fact, I consider the golden strawberry to be post-game, since you have to beat all of the seasides to unlock the ability to go for them. Look at it though, it's pretty. Alright. So yeah, if I die here, I have to do the... Well, I died. I have to do the previous 2 screens again. That is fair. I mean, I've been a fan of this person's work. Well, I say this person. Celeste was made by a team, but the director, Matt Thorson, I've been a fan of their work pretty much my whole like life. From like not 2016, like 2007 onward. I'm good at the game. I didn't come into Celeste with like no understanding of this type of level design, which is why that's my explanation for how I beat it in just a week. And by beat it, I mean I beat the main game and the B-sides and the C-sides and the extra DLC chapters, which chapter 9 just came out a month ago, and it is by far the most difficult part of the game. It's also really fun. Although going for golden strawberries is sort of like a harder challenge than just beating any normal level once, you know. After this, I'm probably going to go to a much easier level and get the golden strawberry there. The thing is, if I'm not doing a seaside, then it'll be much longer than this. Like, the seasides are super, super short. Brutal, but very short. So it will actually be a little bit more annoying to get the A-side golden strawberry, in my opinion, because it's just a long level. It's easier, but it's... If you mess up, you gotta start over with the golden strawberry runs. Anyway, that's enough explanation for how this works, I think. Although I don't really have that much else to talk about, considering it's just the same 3 screens over and over again. It's a lot of just trying and trying again in Celeste. You gotta like let yourself lose. You just bury the frustration and just try again. I think I had 3,000 deaths by the time I was done. And that's a pretty low number. I have over 9,000 deaths now because of golden strawberry related tomfoolery. Alright. I'm gonna try to remember what I did here to succeed. So, for this first cloud, I did like a right dash onto it, then I jumped up real high. I think I jumped up real high on this one too, which the wind let me do because it pushed me further to the right. Same for this cloud. And then at this point, you just sort of like go diagonal towards the orbs. Yeah, no, it's no big deal. Knowing when to call it quits is also important. Some golden strawberries I took 2 days to do because I just figured like it was time to give up. Ah, dang. Also, I want to point out something that I'm doing here. Is there's this little bit of wall that doesn't have a spike on it, and there's like special tech in the game that the game never requires you to do outside of like the seasides in Chapter 9, where you can basically preserve your momentum, your like upwards momentum from the orb, and kick off of this to basically to gain extra height and distance. And it is absolutely required in this section. But the regular game doesn't expect you to do that. Like, the A-sides, chapter 1 to 7, will never ask you to do anything that like precise and demanding. Not that it's not precise and demanding, it is, but there are you know, it's like a scale, you see. It starts at like a difficult end and it just gets worse. I kind of want to do a stream where I just try to get like the chapter 9 golden strawberry. I feel like that stream would probably be like a 24-hour plus stream, because I don't think I would be able to do it in any reasonable amount of time. I don't know if like more than like a 2-digit number of people have gotten the chapter 9 golden strawberry. For one, it's only been out for like a month. For two, it's just so long. Chapter 9 is the length of like half the game. Almost. I almost made it into the hole. I think if I make it into that hole, I might win. Because I feel like after that little tunnel, it's not as bad. Ouch. By the way, how is my my voice audio? Can you like, am I quiet or? Earlier, Celeste was way too loud, so I had to turn it down. Okay, come on, come on, come on. No! I wasted my dash. I should have not dashed up there, and instead dashed into the tunnel, because that would have worked. There are some puzzly aspects to this game. Like, literally just knowing what dashes to do where is definitely part of it. Also, just sheer execution, obviously. Cool. Good for voice audio, then. Alright, alright. Hello. Oh, no. Well, I made it further than before. Further than before. With the golden strawberry in tow. Oh, no. Well. I consider getting the B-side golden strawberry to be harder than the C-side golden strawberry. Because, like, the B-sides are also made to be brutally difficult, but they're actually, like, of decent length. They're not just these 3-screen sort of romps. Oh, it's a ton of muscle memory. The other day, I just uploaded gameplay of me getting the golden strawberry in, I believe, Chapter 1 B-side. That one took me a while, but it was so satisfying to actually do. It's basically all muscle memory for the really hard challenges. You know, some less difficult challenges maybe aren't muscle memory. Like, you could see them and do them like your first try. But something as strenuous as a seaside, especially with the golden strawberry, yeah, it's all muscle memory. Actually, those purple clouds are like chaotic enough that I am actually reacting to them every time. So that's actually less muscle memory, but like, oh no. Okay. Okay. I missed it. I missed it. It was so close. The speedruns of this game, oh, they're crazy. Like, they do tech that I don't even know how to do. Or at least that I'm not practiced on. I need to look into that, actually. I would like to do speedruns, I guess, maybe. Or at least, I would like to be able to have the skills that they have. There's a lot of weird dash things like this, where they fly across the screen. There's also been some tool-assisted speedruns. I don't know if I have to explain what tool-assisted speedrun is, but those are hilarious. It's a bunch of stuff that's literally impossible to perform in real time. The speedrun for all seasides is less than 5 minutes long, because the seasides are just so short. But I guess if you're like consistently able to just beat them all, that's actually pretty quick. No. Woo! That's another golden strawberry. Let's see how many extra deaths I got. There will be an amount of deaths from when I actually beat this level the first time, plus everything I just did. Nice. Alright, we're gonna go back to Chapter 3, A-side, and we're gonna try to get the golden strawberry here. It's much longer, but much easier. Those things combine to make it actually kind of tricky, because it's not like super trivial for me to do this, and I'm prone to making mistakes, so this might take longer. This might actually take longer than that level did. But yeah, this is an actual level in the main game, just with the golden strawberry tailing me. And I'm pretty much going to ignore all the regular strawberries, which are blue instead of red here, to denote that I've already got them before. Like there was a strawberry on that screen that I ignored. There's a secret area here that I'm not going into. This level has some really, really good music that builds as it goes along. There's a little secret area here that I'm going to ignore. I'm skipping all these cutscenes because I've played the game. Also spoilers, I guess. So, you know, I'm skipping the cutscenes for your benefit. I don't know. I don't care. It would just be a waste of time for me to go through them every time. I'm probably not going to get this on my first attempt, is the thing. So. Those red fuzzballs scare the heck out of me. I really hated them the first time I played through this level, but after beating this and the B-side and C-side, I don't know, I kind of like them. I've grown a little fond of them. And now it's from the beginning again. The fandom calls them dust bunnies. I guess that's fair. A fair name for them. I don't know. This sort of like, I don't know, what I guess that's what they are. I choose to just recognize them as abstract shapes that kill you. Yeah, there will be deaths. Also, dang, how far behind are you in this stream? How much streamer lag is there? 10 seconds? 20 seconds? I have no idea. I think YouTube's behindness is worse than Twitch's, but it's also variable. Like, it goes up and down. It depends on the viewer too, based on their internet connection as well. My internet down here is actually not very great. Oh, one thing I forgot to ask, how are the visuals? Like, is it choppy? Because my internet down here is not great. Is it 60 frames per second? That would be great if it was 60 frames per second, because that's what I'm seeing. Alright. I believe we're further than before. Like I was saying earlier that I was trying to do this earlier today, and I just kept making silly mistakes and paying the ultimate price. Okay, now we have some choices. And I don't know which is the, like, easiest combination of choices. I kind of want to go down, up, no. I want to go down, middle, up. So there's 3 paths. You have to do all of them, and they become slightly more difficult the later you do them. So I'm gonna go down first. We're like helping the hotel manager clean up, essentially. Unfortunately, what we're cleaning up act as platforms for Madeline, so with less platforms, it does get trickier. Okay. Okay. And then there's this. Alright. Oh, wait. That's a strawberry room. I don't have to go through there. Okay. That's 1 down. Now we talk to Oshiro again. There he is. Go into the middle area. There is an extra room here. You may have spotted it. You're not crazy to think that there is 4 rooms, but there's only 3 that we care about. Actually, we pop out of the 4th room by going through here. This is rude. Oh, no. Okay. I almost didn't have enough height, and yeah. Anyways. Okay, that's a second one. The level doesn't end after that, by the way. There's still an extra section, or there's actually quite a bit, to be honest. But I've yet to get this far on my golden strawberry run of this level, so I feel pretty good right now. Oh, jeez. Ah! Well, that's the thing. It's the thing with the on the C side, you see, you know, dying and starting over feels bad, but on an A side, when you're like that close to the or at least that far in, it can be a bit crushing. But again, like, Celeste normally is very forgiving, letting you respawn on every screen. I choose to believe that, like, the golden strawberries just represent what would Celeste be like if it was more like most video games that are not nearly as forgiving. So this is sort of just like the classic experience. What if Celeste was a NES game? I say that, but there is an 8-bit version of Celeste, and it is embedded into Celeste. In this level, even, we can go play it if we want. And just waste some time. That might be fun, as like a breather. Okay, I think I'm gonna go bottom, top, middle this time. I think games becoming more forgiving is a very good thing. Like, Celeste is honestly very playable because it's so forgiving, even though it is brutally difficult. It's perfect. It's perfect in my opinion. But then, you know, you go on the golden strawberry run and you strip out all the forgivingness in the entire game, and then you know true suffering. I'm just trying to catch myself doing, like, playing, like, making risky moves that I don't need to make. Like, because I get bored with the same section over and over again in an A side that's, you know, not that difficult. So I try to, like, go through each section as quickly as possible, and then, you know, that's prone to screwing up in silly ways and thus escalating my own frustration. So I'm trying to, like, catch myself from, like, going too fast or being too risky. What did I say? Top, bottom, middle. That's what I want to do. There we go. See, there's a lot of extra platforms here now, so it's way easier when you do it first. But I still don't know what is the like easiest what is the easiest route. I have no idea. So I'm sort of making it up as I go along, which is probably bad for my muscle memory, actually. Like, if I get the muscle memory of, like, a layout of a level and then it becomes more difficult because I did it in a different order, then that's on me, I suppose. So I gotta keep my eyes open. This again. Ah! Madeline, no. Okay, I'm done with this A side. They frustrate me so much. I'd rather do the B side, but that just sounds like a bad idea. I want to do another C side instead. How about Mirror Temple is actually my favorite level. So the Mirror Temple, one of the main things these blocks that move when you dash. And I love them because, like, I get full control over them if you think about it, because they only move when I dash, so I can choose when to dash. Forget exact. Oh, okay. I remember how to do this now. It's a bunch of dashing and kicking. Bunch of dashing and kicking. Not sure what I'm gonna do at the very end there, because I feel like I expend my dash too soon. Yeah. I think. How do I want to do this? I could do it like this. I was trying to do something more safely there. I think I'm gonna do it for reals though. Like I'm gonna do that, the safety strategy, safety. It'll just make it feel easier to me. First I have to get over there somehow. Okay, I can cling on to here, drop down here, and I can just do this forever, is the thing. I can just keep doing this. So I can, like, really breathe. Okay, okay. We're gonna have to do that many more times, though. Interesting. Essentially, what you can do is just sort of like do the same thing 3 times for this room. I was trying to do like a high kick here like that. I wouldn't be able to do 3 of those, but if I just do a normal kick, it might actually be better. Nothing too fancy. Though it does seem to be going back up very quickly. And potentially blocking me. Okay. That could work. Okay, okay. Okay. I mean, I think this is what I was trying to do originally. I guess I'm back to that. I'm making this too precise by trying to do something tricky instead of going through what might be the intended path. I don't know the answer to that question. It's probably yes, though. Such is Celeste. Okay, okay, okay. Not sure what I did wrong the first time. Still confused. Alrighty. Alright, I'm gonna ignore the golden strawberry and just beat this level normal. So I can get a better handle over what I'm supposed to do. Because once again, I've completely forgotten how to beat this. I think going through normal is a pretty good idea. Maybe I should have been doing that with the A side too, but that, I don't know, embarrasses me. Like, oh, you have to beat the A side normally to remember what to do, and it's an A side. Whatever. Pride is stupid. Okay, I remember how I did this the first time, when I beat this originally. I did just do the same thing 3 times, and it totally lets you do that. Yeah. I just need to go really low, so that when I dash up to it, I'm aligned with it, and I'm not, like, waiting for it, or waiting for Madeline to fall back down to it, or try to leap over it, or whatever. Then you could just do the same thing 3 times, and it's fine. Okay. So now we don't have the golden strawberry, so we are just free to try this out as many times as we need. Oh! They wanted me to do a wall dash thing off of it. Oh, this room. I remember this. This was fun. I like that this crystal is here, so you can just wait here forever and just really look at what you think it might be asking you to do. parts. Let me up. Let me up. No, nope. Not gonna let me up. I still have some muscle memory from this area. It is all coming back to me. It said, oh, wait a second. I just noticed that they added, well, they didn't necessarily add anything, but like, there's something there that I didn't see, which makes this like inherently way more forgiving. Is this little plunger guy? Thanks. Dang. That's cool. So if I just completely miss the jump, I can just fall back onto that and try again. Oh. I meant to hit the button. Okay, time to get the golden strawberry. Honestly, this first room is the hardest part. At least for me right now. Or maybe not. Well, I say that. Okay. Whee! Oh. Woo! Heck yeah. That feels really good. Oh yeah. Just a few more deaths, no big deal. Let's see what I got. So every instance where it says I have 0 here, this is the record for fewest deaths of that I have for each thing. The zeros all represent golden strawberries, because to beat a level while holding the golden strawberry implies that you did not die at any point, so you get a big fat 0. So that feels good. Eventually my total will be completely 0. Now there, at the bottom under total, there's something called farewell, and that is chapter 9. So the thing with chapter 9, the reason why it doesn't have a fewest deaths for me, even though I have beat it, is because halfway through that chapter, there is a big old gate, a heart gate, where it gates you off unless you have 16 hearts, unless you've collected those. And so once I beat everything else in the game first, which is actually will give you more hearts than is required, but I beat everything else in the game first, and then I started back at that halfway point. So because I don't have any, I've never beaten chapter 9 from start to finish, I don't get a record fewest deaths pip there at all. I could do that. I could just beat chapter 9 regularly right now. 2,130 deaths. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's skip spoilers in a minute. Look away in like 5 seconds. Like, close your eyes. Whoops. Why did I hit retry? Okay. Alright. The spoilers are basically done. I think that counted as a death, so now I already have like a death. But it's fine. I'm not even trying for the golden strawberry. I don't know if it'll even let me try for the golden strawberry yet, since I don't have a record fewest deaths on this level yet. Skipping all the cutscenes. Alright, I've only played through this level once before, and it was the hardest thing ever. Oh, there's the golden strawberry! I'm not going for you right now, golden strawberry. I'm afraid of you. I'm afraid of you. This level is too difficult. I just want to beat it normal again, so I can remind myself what it's all about. I remember a big jellyfish. I really liked the big jellyfish. And there was also a bunch of regular fish that exploded, so I guess they weren't really regular. I do like exploding fish. There's also these things that give you 2 dashes. They refill your dash and give you a second dash. Oh, I love the music in Chapter 9. I just remembered that. It's so eerie. Which fits the story of Chapter 9. Trying to get to that 3rd block up there and then jump off of it like this. This area with a bunch of crumbling blocks. Whoops. Alright, you need to keep your second. Okay. You have to keep both dashes to beat this section. So you have to get through here without dashing. Right. The crumbly block falls and you have to like catch up with the plunger. Yep. And then you can just dash twice here and that's a screen. I vaguely remember these challenges. It was a good times beating these. I need to stop doing that diagonal dash. If I'm dashing at all there, it should be just a straightforward dash like that. Ah! I hit the plunger too early and it killed me. That was honestly not that difficult, but happens. So here are the exploding fish. I love them. They're fantastic. They just, I don't know. For me, they feel great. I can understand other people, like if any of you have ever played any of this, and you thought that it sucked, that's valid. But I love them. Wait a minute. Wait, how did I die there? I think I accidentally kicked off the wall and just killed myself there. Okay, yeah, I remember what to do. I'll want to dash past the fish, so that I can catch its explosion to the right. So that then I can basically climb out at that point. Ding dong. Who's at the door? Stop ringing my bell. Alright. Jellyfish, please. I want a jellyfish segment. I already know that it exists. And I love it so much. I got so good with the jellyfish also. Ooh. I love this, where you like babysit this one exploding fish. It gives you your dash back every time you bounce off of him. And it's so good. I love it so much. I don't know, it's just very satisfying. It's like a friend, you know? I just have to babysit my friend for a minute, and then he'll help me out. Here. So I remind you, on a golden strawberry run, you will have to do all of this without dying once. If you die, you have to start over from the very beginning. If I ever attempt this, it will be after beating after getting every other golden strawberry, because there's just no reason to ever attempt this. So I may as well do literally everything else I possibly could first. And then if I feel like I haven't had enough, I will come back here to get the golden strawberry, but it's so unnecessary. Ah! It's my little jellyfish friend. I love them. Ah. Poor jellyfish has to go away. Wait a second. Hold on. I do vaguely remember there being like secret areas in this level in Chapter 9 that they don't have any collectibles in them, because all the collectibles are done with basically, except the golden strawberry, because this is like a DLC level that came out a month ago. But I do vaguely remember seeing things that looked like hidden areas, and so I definitely want to try to get to the hidden areas on this go through. Not getting quite enough height. There we go. Oh, I died. See, this is the sort of thing that you wouldn't really know how to do. Like, I believe this is the first jellyfish. You wouldn't really know how to do this the first time you get here. Oh, okay. But since I've beaten Chapter 9 before, I have mastered the jellyfish, because that is definitely required for beating Chapter 9, is mastering this jellyfish. So, I'm fully confident in my ability to get into all manner of secret areas with this jellyfish friend of mine. I love him so much, okay? He's freaking great. Am I still streaming? Yeah, I'm still streaming. Watching now 1. Okay. It's okay if nobody's watching me. I'll leave the VOD up. We'll have some fun. Okay, I think this first platform actually matters, and I need to like jump off of it at like a higher height. Like it sort of sways up and down. Oh, I need to do a wave dash. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. I can do it once I grab the crystal. Ah, fuck. Ah. Okay, wave dash into dash. Oh, okay. I feel like I'm on an alternate section now. Okay. So here, dashing into it, I think is the correct choice, but up ahead, dashing into it, I think is the incorrect choice, because wind starts blowing. I've never seen any of this before, by the way. Oh, dang. Okay. So I need to get some height without using a dash. Don't... How the hell am I supposed to do that? Okay. I guess I could, like, toss it from over here. And then jump into it. It'll be slightly higher. Oh, hey, I did that without dashing. That's interesting. Okay, wait. What if I kick into it? No! I have to do a wave dash here, too! Oh, yeah. Duh. Of course that would be the case. Of fucking course that would be the case. What am I talking about? Obviously just do a wave dash there. It's fine. Hell yes. Where the heck am I? What is this? Like, I'm on an entirely separate path now. I'm so confused. And delighted, but also confused. Okay. Hello, bird. Wait, I've been here before. Okay. I think I was literally just on an optional harder path, but I think that path is over now. I think it came back. Well, I'm getting extremely hungry, and Chapter 9 is extremely long, and there's extremely no one watching me right now, so I'm gonna end it here. Sayonara. Maybe another Celeste stream in the future.